You're now watching RIPS.
We'll call it 90,000 on the day, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. That's exactly what we were looking for. There's that 35 tag as promised.
You're likely going to be a lot better than you were last year, as long as you take it seriously.
And RIPS shows the Jack 8. Cash is flowing to RIPS.
Look at that, just getting absolute. And it's RIPS winning one of the biggest pots of the session.
Wow. $250,000 on the week, baby. Let's go. There's nothing that makes me happier than when I see you folks win. Can it hold this push lower below 80s? This would be a big break if we can hold this push. $6,000 on the day in our Lucid Pro account. This is your entry. This is your ad. This is your takeout. Boom, right there. Good morning, everybody. And happy Monday. Good morning. Oh, yeah. Good morning. Good Monday morning, baby. We got some new, a new license for music in this thing. You guys got to let me know today if you like the music more than before. They're going in on this track. You hear that guy? Oh, you got the flute in the background there? Oh. What an ensemble. Good morning to you, Tap In Productions, Tater, 4291, Market Maker, Drew, Cranberry, Richard Harris. What up, what up, what up? How you doing this morning, Richard? Paul, you and Justin paid in full trades. Davo.
Leveraged Life, Paul Emraz, Goldman. Yo, I knew you guys watched the stream. Goldman's here. Goldman Siggity Sacks. Daniel Murray, good morning. Who else is in here? Who's over on Kick right now? Kenny U, Mark Baker, Drew Tim, TDG, Michael, Scott Martin, JY Biker Boy, Punjin, NQ Nonsense, No Clue NQ, Your Buddy, Sarek, Chosen One, Blaze, Zeus, Crocker 792, Fats, Loco, Trades, Maps, NQ, Julius Breezy, The Scream Rockin', TJ, Stone Elk, Cube QC, Reed, Ernitos, Alessio, Devs Trades, Alejandro, Cam Dingo, Quicksand, SP Trading, Mitch to the max. Don't take that tone, sir. Mike Z in the building. What up? Tater, Dead Cat Bounce, Burly Bear, JT Does Not Cook, Jutomi, Launchpad Scotty, J Prowse, Piper Jane, Rick Stare, Navy Guy, Stoli, X Zuter, Vocal Jaded Way, Lapsiak, Mishokan, Kings Carter in the building, Muffins or M-Fins. What's up, Gorillionaire? What up, what up, what up? Yama, Raka, Popusek, D. Ronsky, Vito Trader, J. Diaz, Uno Bruno, Country Grammar. Going down, baby. Wicked Trades, The Picky Anya, Pocket Aces, Phil Tastic, D. Cross, Tomoki, Don Pedro, J. Star, Chubu, Otis, Betting Wet, Skunked 8, Mr. Moon. Or KCH, either way. The Games Master, God Hand, Phil Miami Beach. About to get hit. My stop is at 45 tall. You're trading gold now, Richard. You're crazy. Day Trader, Daminator, Triple B, Shrewd Daggle. What up, everybody? What up? What up? What a beautiful, beautiful start to the week it's been. How many people traded Globex last night? Can't even speak this morning. That's how excited I am to be here. How many people traded Globex? This tastes off. What's wrong with you, Ghost? Is Globex the new New York Open, by the way? Killed it on Globex? Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. W was in there like swimwear. I mean, it was a move, huh? It was a move. By the way, look at Friday, the one where we knocked it off on trading. God, that retracement up to the midpoint of that was just so freaking delicious. Cleaned up on Globex at the RIPS level. By the way, how insane were the RIPS levels for Globex? It was insane, dude. Actually insane. It was like reversing, right? Meow. That 281 level was just so juicy. It's so nuts, dude. I did trade in Globex. I did make a couple bucks. What did I make here? A couple bucks. Nothing crazy. Something to bring me back into the green after Friday's kerfuffles. Friday was difficult for me. Not the good difficult behind you. 2 million. I wish 2 million was just a little bit. No London volume has it kind of sideways, eh? Yeah, it's not the best. You know what we haven't turned on in a minute here? Let's turn this on. Boink. This is the London session right here. This, by the way, if you're new here, is the indicator that is for free. The RIPS key levels indicator on TradingView. It's totally for free. Marks out these levels on your chart, which are not the same as the other levels. You need another name for them or something. Are you trying to TP right now there, Richard? Let's see. Anybody play modern? Oh my God, I was not in that, but holy. Yo, you were long, were you? Sorry. Oh man, that's hurting. Yikes. Welcome to Monday. Dude, I'm so happy that I was not in that. Jeez, that's mean. And by the way, after it stopped you out, it went right. Okay, that's why. Okay. All right. That was a Trump tweet, and the keyword was dead. Here's the whole tweet. Iran is officially a failed nation. It is dead, in all caps. They have no Navy. They have no Air Force. They have no currency. They are not paying their soldiers or police. Inflation is at 300%. And their leadership is in total disarray. Da 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 da. So there you go. So keyword on that tweet that the algorithms really latched onto was dead. So Richard Harris, did you see that? Whee! Isn't it fun how algorithms can literally ruin your morning by misinterpreting one word in a tweet? Not bad, not bad. Not too shabs, huh? Bet those with early access to the tweets made money on that. I mean, I would probably set up a buy order like right around VWAP if I had access to that. I probably wouldn't go for the short. How many points was that, man? What was that? 73 points. You know, the last two big losing days that I had were because of me getting slipped. And it just feels very liberating that I happen to not be in that trade and not get slipped. Man. Imagine if his tweets got hacked and the financial trouble you could cause. It would be very short-lived. You'd be able to get one tweet out and, you know, imagine like, I mean, you would have to do something so insane and you would probably spend the rest of your life in jail for the harm you caused because you're not the president if they ever caught you. Like, imagine, like, what you would have to write would be like something like a nuclear bomb or some, I don't know. You'd have to go crazy. Did that tag one of our levels by chance? It did. The S&P level. Man, the levels are so good. I hope everybody that's watching the stream right now has them added to their charts. I really do. Hit 400 to the T. 398.50. 398.50. So. Still down 1,181 this morning. Which firm are you trading with over there, Richard Harris? Not milliseconds for 100K a month. They get them multi-seconds before? Yeah, I think that's right. Your own account? Who's your broker? You have an account with TVP? Do no vocals, just instrumentals. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. The tunes, you guys tell me if you like this music or if there's any difference. I'm just trying out a new licensed music service for the stream. You guys let me know. Ribs, what is the best trading platform to use for alpha features? I think they only have a limited number. I was using Tradeovate before. Haven't used anything since, so you're asking the wrong dude. My chart has 400 to the T. I mean, if you scroll over this candle right here, the low of that candle is at 398 spot 50. So any 2 live crew in that license? Not currently, no, but maybe I could talk to upper management about it. Is it possible to get RIPS key levels on TradeAvate? Like these things right here? Like that. I don't think so. It's only available on TradingView. MNQ, gotcha. MNQ, let's see. Nobody trades MNQ though. Yeah, MNQ, got it. There's the disparity. Wait, what is going on here? There we go. No, give me the thing I'm clicking. There we go. Use deep charts with the alpha futures. Tried them first time last week. Alpha traders ass at the moment. Okay, deep charts. There you go. The daily levels being posted today. They were posted last week. It's the same levels as last week. Nothing has changed. See, unfortunately, I could change them, but then they would stop working. I don't control where the levels end up. You know what I mean? I could give you new levels, but then they would work terribly. The ones that you had last week are still the same levels. Yo, Ribs, you know what caused that drop? It was a Trump tweet, my friend. It was indeed a Trump tweet. Richard Harris, when did you switch over to trading gold? You seem like a superstar gold trader now. Crazy. You love that thing. Has anyone else tried Blue Guardian before? The feedback that I've had from Blue Guardian is great. The only thing is that they're working with their tech team right now to fix an issue with the coupon attribution, because right now it's all messed up, but it should work if you click the link in chat. Use NinjaTrader as your brokerage or just as execution, Richard? Nice. Moses, 5 months. Let's go. I need to get it worked out because I just bought 5 direct funded code RIPS. Did it show code RIPS in your checkout? Did it actually show code RIPS in the checkout? Okay. Well, that's good. That's a good start, I suppose. Rocketman says, good morning, Rips. Is there a reason you start the live at 8 and not 8:30 or 9? So usually start at 8. The reason why is because there's 8:30 news often. If I started at 8:30, I'd be going live right when the prints are happening. So if we want to nail the prints that are happening, we have to get live before them, talk about the setups leading into them. If we don't want to trade the 8:30 prints, then we would go live at 9. Ribs, are you introducing the new streams that are joining you tomorrow? Or, yep, tomorrow we should have the new streamers on the show before they go live on their own shows. You're a car guy. Aston Vanquish or Vuelto. I'd pick the Lambo. So we do have more openings for more anchors, by the way. And to kind of piggyback onto the question about going live at 8, 8:30, or 9, there is a chance for somebody to be trading the London session live on this channel, which would maybe start this stream a little bit later at 9. So we'll see. Depends. we have the opportunity of somebody maybe streaming London from, you know, like 5 a.m. Eastern to 9 a.m. Ferrari Phil says, I've worked for both Aston and Lambo. I take the Revuelto too. Yeah. Right? Right? Treated myself and bought the new Tesla Model 3. Damn. Did you get the full FSD? Do you use a hard stop when trading or exit when position clearly ain't gonna work? For me personally, I would say 95% of the time I'm using a hard stop, 95% of the time. But that's also what screwed me on Friday. The amount of money that I slipped was absurd. For instance, this just happened right here. You could you could have a long right here. You could have a stop right here, risking like, let's just say that you're risking like you have 25 contracts on or something, like a pretty decent amount, 30, 40, 50 contracts. You could have your stop like right here, and you could get filled the majority down here, even though there's liquidity that exchanged here. Because when you're using a stop, most likely it's going to be a stop market. If you're using a stop limit, you're probably not going to get filled, just being real with you, at all, which actually would work out depending on, you know, there's a lot of different factors. But if you're using a stop market order and it triggers here and you're trading, let's say 50 contracts, this is really not going to apply to very many people watching, but it's good to know these things, I suppose. You can get filled the majority of your position down here, right? If we zoom in to how many contracts filled down yonder, you will see that the way that it filled this was, and this is all filling on the bid, on the bid, on the bid, on the bid. You know, it still filled 27 contracts down here. You could fill the gross majority of your contracts down here, even though your stop is perched, yeah, you know, somewhere here. You could still fill the majority of it down here. So yeah, that's what happened to me on Friday. I mean, I can go back to Friday's shit. Let's see. Yeah, Friday was this whole thing. This fucking thing. This thing slipped the hell out of me. Where I was trading big size and it went whang, and it crashed, you know, 40 handles in my face essentially. So fun times. Welcome to trading. I'm not quite sure, but there might be an error about TPT on propfirms.gg. Page house no activation fee. I passed the 50K challenge on Friday and they were charging for pro 130. Incorrect. All you have to do is select your credit when you're checking out. Thank you. So on TPT, when you're checking out to activate your account to pro, there's a little thing called a credit. So you want to select your credit when you're checking out. Thank you. Or danku. What about having an unprofitable trade or break-even trading coming on for a project? Well, it really comes down to eyeballs, and that would be reserved for something that we have coming in the future. That wouldn't be really somebody that we'd want to have as a host, because you might have some people viewing that person for a while. I mean, there is another streamer out there, like one of the larger streamers out there, who has never been profitable in their life and they still get viewers. So there is an argument for that people do want to watch somebody insanely unprofitable. But for my channel and for what we're trying to build here, you know, we'd like to have somebody profitable. You know what I mean? Sometimes on TPT, they don't give you the credit till next morning, even if they pass you that night. Good to know. TPT, the credit comes in morning or after midnight. Yeah, but it will be a credit in your account. So, there you go. Ah, you see it. Danku, you see it. Wonderful. Steven says, I trade late Asia to mid-London every day. Let me be the London streamer. I'm really serious. This has been my life for years. Have you submitted an application, Steven? Mohammed says, why don't you mark also the daily and weekly open? Sir? Weekly open, daily open. I'm confused. It is. What are you talking about? Now I'm confused. Also, one time I didn't get the credit yet, but liked a trade, so I paid for it and they sent it to my wallet. Gotcha. Who won the best comments on Instagram Reel for the Apex accounts? Was it Dank You? It hasn't been posted yet. Strange not showing on my side. What do you mean? What side? What? Huh? You got it? What? I'm so confused. How would my charts show on your side? Tim Allen would be proud of that. It's showing but too bright. My mistake. Okay. You know what's also bright? Your personality. Shines through right on this chat, my friend. Thanks for being here. Even if I wasn't a host quite yet, I'd still love to be part of your team. I'm growing my own content page surrounded around funny trading memes and videos. Day trader jokes. Nice. Ribs, I can't seem to log into your account. Can you help? Kelly? That's illegal. Dude, I guarantee you that there are people that have tried to log into my shit before. Or have like, I don't know. I just feel like there's just so many weirdos. Where do I submit it? I just watch the streams because you're the only profitable guy that streams. How come that, by the way? Well, welcome to the industry. I used to get really upset when people would be like, wait, what happened, by the way? Why did we just dunk again? I'm not even paying attention to the charts. I should be watching this stuff. By the way, I don't think we have any news at the bottom of the hour. No, we don't. Not until 10:30. It's going to be a while. Contact@rips.biz, Steven. Contact@rips.biz. You should already know how to stream, have somewhat of an established setup. We have some killer applicants. We've had some amazing people that have applied. So, would you consider someone who isn't raking in the money but more consistent and trade smaller size like you preach? Yeah, of course. But of course. Watch Trend says, new here, other than callouts, is there a way we can see when you enter and exit a trade? When I'm trading on prop firms, one of the things I want to start doing in September is, because we've been neglecting it a little bit, but having this thing up, you know, that whole thing, right? That way, so we can still take care of, there's probably, I'd say 33% of the people that come in here that are, you know, they kind of LARP like they want to learn how to trade. See, look at, yes, please. They LARP like they want to learn how to trade, but it's more so, it's like, dude, can you just shut the fuck up so I can copy you? Like, I'm so sick and tired of this whole learning thing. Can you please just stop fucking yapping? Click the goddamn buttons, do it on your stream so I can click the same buttons. Because for fuck's sake, I hate this whole learning thing. It is so tilting. I just want to copy the same clicks, please. Like, I get it. Like, for fuck's sake, just let me, I got shit to do today, man. Just let me, you click there, I want to click there too. So yes, this month I'm going to make an effort for 35% of you that still watch that can be like, dude, he's clicking. I can click that too. Oh my God. Don't worry. We'll have that just for you. While we learn, yes, I know. Dude, I still love it. Still holding on to the LARP like, yeah, no, do that. I'm still gonna listen to you and and learn this stuff. I swear. I'm still gonna learn this stuff. I'll listen when you try to teach us how to fish. But seriously, just click the buttons, man. Like, I get it. I totally know what you're talking about. Just click the buttons, man. Click the fucking buttons. Has Rips revealed the name of the streamers yet, chat? Tomorrow. This is the last time you will ever see this stream layout, by the way. The last time we'll ever be in this beautiful stream layout. So it's going to be gone forever after today. You'll never see this stream layout ever again. What does killer applicants imply? What are you looking for? Consistency with streams, trading skill, webcam, a must. I mean, you should, yeah, like you should have experience as a streamer. That's, you know. If you've never streamed before, it's probably unlikely. Trump woke up this morning and chose chaos. It feels like it, doesn't it? Sorry, I keep leaving Bookmap on stream, and I feel like that's just going to be a hindrance to a lot of people, so we'll go back to this. We are moving back to the VWAP here. We can go to the 5 minute, because it's a little bit more fun. Mosley says, why? Because we have new streamers that are starting tomorrow, September 1st. And there's a whole new layout that's going to fit everybody's needs. Are you using only the daily VWAP? Only as in what? Only is very, it's a very finite term. Only as in, oh no, the clock, what happened? Wait, how? Yama, how did that happen? What's going on? How did the clock get all messed up? You're right. What in the world? What is happening here? Good eye, Yama. How did that even happen? Ah, I see it now. There we go. Fixed it. Thank you. When do RIPS levels update again? When we have certain things happen. I mean, I don't know how to. When banks position themselves differently, or if we trade outside of where the levels currently are. You know? I mean, by the way, though, look at this. There's the levels right there. Why would you want them any different? Like, I'm serious. Like, why would you want these different, dude? What would, like, hello? Oops. Why would you want them different? Why would you want them different? Here. Just go start moving them around. Well, why would you want them any different though? They're like perfect. You know what I mean? When are the new levels gonna be posted? What would you like? Yeah, I could just pull some out of my ass, I guess. Add a John stop loss level. Alright, this song kind of sucks. I'm trying to see if this new music is better than what we've had on the stream before, so you guys tell me if you like this music selection more than what we've had in the past. We're just trying out this new music. Where do you find the levels? In the Instagram group, instagram.com/Rips Trades. You go on your mobile device and you tap Rips Nation on my profile. Or you just go to my story. Hold on, let me just... By the way, we hit 75,000 this weekend. Thank you so much, everybody. So this is my story right here. You get, there we go. You click join channel right there. Well, don't click it, tap it. Because you have to do this on, I mean, this is insane. This is like the perfect pitch and catch right here. If you're trading Globex, I'm hiding it, but perfect pitch and catch, man. So go on the Instagram story on your mobile device, tap that button. Couldn't be any easier. So simple. Exploit the Vibe says, hey, since I've started learning order flow and being profitable, I'm becoming a rich snob. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? Why don't you just become rich without being a snob? Starting to become a Republican. I don't like when people cry poverty. Okay. Is this a bit? Are we working on our bit this morning? Did you see Dakota's last performance with options, Ripsy? 500K or something. It's a multi-leg options trade. So if you take a multi-legs option trade, I can show you one leg of that options trade and look like I made $1 million. You know what I mean? If you're only showing one leg of an options trade versus multiple legs of an options trade in a multi-leg options trade, you know, I could show you one leg of a spread and be like, look it, I'm up $900,000. And then the other side of that option spread is down 890,000. So you're up $10,000. You see what I'm saying? I feel like we should do a giveaway since there are no whatchamacallits. There are no trades happening. You guys want a channel points gamble? All right, Ripsmod is gonna have to pay this one out. Good morning to you, Ripsmod, by the way. What time should we do this for? Let's just do like, we're gonna do a quick one. I'm gonna do a couple rapid fire predictions here. Okay, first one. 1 minute for this prediction. Hi Rips, how are you, brother? Thank you, Victor, for asking. I'm doing well. Had a great weekend. Excited about this month that is upon us. The final month of Q3 before we enter into Q4 2026 and we go, what happened to 2026? Where did this year go? Is it known how early the early access to Trump's posts are? I don't know. They've said it before. I haven't really paid attention to it, so no. I have not paid any attention or any mind to it whatsoever. The streamers you have selected, are they well known in the prop space on X, or are they just private with their trading history? They are not well known. They will be well known. The person who has over $1 million in payouts is not a public twatter poster. So no, they're not public facing with that. Because they were too busy making $1 million to be posting about it. That's probably why. They don't really, you know what I mean? They weren't really on Twitter being like, hey, if you don't have a brand, there's no reason to be posting. You know what I mean? Are you having Globex on the stream? Like the current stream you're watching? Or what do you mean? $1 million in pro payouts in 1 year alone. Prop, not pro. Prop. Mohammed says, I watch you because you also look at the equity markets and I started economics. There's so many papers about the correlation and inverse correlation with the volatility index. Yeah. And most of the people that are in this space have zero experience either trading in real capital markets or just trading in general, dude. It's pretty bad. One of your streamers has done $1 million payout? Dang. No. This is how telephone talk starts. $1 million in prop payouts in 1 year alone. Can I stream if I show you my $10 million hero FX statement? No, only if it's 100 billion. Sorry. You have to beat Psy. Are you just moving poolside, bringing in friends? Moving poolside. What does that mean? I don't know what any of these. I feel like English is not my first language this morning with a lot of these questions. What? One of your trader made $1 million prop firms? Yes. Monday is for having strokes, by the way, because I feel like I'm stroking out reading these messages. It's insane. Can I get a recap, please, Rips? What are the traders selected for? Oh, for the new hosts that are coming on to stream an additional 8 hours per day on this stream. So, yeah, baby. I hope they have great and positive energy. Humor goes a long way in trading. I think they do, based on what I've seen. So, we'll see together. Bro, is it that unbelievable that someone can make money doing this? Yes. Try doing it for multiple years and then we can chat about it. It's extremely difficult. 1 week of success in doing this doesn't mean anything. 1 month doesn't mean anything. 1 year doesn't mean anything. Are we loosing you? No, we're tightening me. Currently, we are tightening me. I need your opinion. I make like 50 scalps a day, but all profits of like 50 to 200 bucks. Should I change to holding longer? Most are in the same direction when I start. Let me reframe your question and then you can answer your question as if you're a streamer, man. Ready? Your name, Mike Zero to Hero. Hey man, I have a working strategy that makes me money and I was thinking about abandoning that strategy for something else. Do you think I should try that? What is the red dashed line on your chart? A reversal point that we drew way back when. The same levels keep working. It's insanity, brother. Right now we're auctioning underneath 400. We're underneath 7,700 in the S&Ps. We are careening to the downside currently. We get Chilean data at the top of the hour, mind you. Not going to be all that important. Let's see if we could set up a trade together over here. See if we're zoomed in tight enough. I have take profit trader evaluation accounts right now. I'd like to see it rejecting underneath here, just above 400. For a short side trade and underneath 95 in the S&Ps. That's what I'd like to see. A rejection underneath VWAP for a nice little PNC. Anything underneath 400 would be lovely. I have No Profit Trader eval from last night. What is that a new firm? No Profit Trader? All right, we're going to take this short. We're currently short. I'm going to put my stop up here. Top of that wick. And I want to add if we are weak underneath VWAP. The only thing that I don't like about Trade Evade is that if we add, then we have to adjust the stop manually. Profit Trader is actually nice. Which one is Profit Trader? Okay, we're rejecting at VWAP. Looking for the potential of an ad here. We're currently trading Take Profit Trader evaluation accounts. Looking for a little nice setup here for the weakness at 400. Never heard of them, Zuby. Never once in my life have I ever heard of them. Looking forward to seeing Matthew McConaughey trade. Who's Matthew McConaughey? The actor? What are we talking about here? What does that even mean? Rips, can you talk through what you're watching on Bookmap? Same thing that we're watching before. Weakness underneath 400. Wish I could make it more convoluted and interesting for you. How come the moment we enter a trade, we get the most quiet song on the entire playlist and it just goes silent? Isn't it weird? Soupy says you could take up to 100K on one account, 85% or 55% profit share. Wait, 55%? What? Why would anybody do 55%? That is terrible. 55% profit share. Why would anybody want that? That sounds terrible. Let me see if this is a better playlist here. Trying to find something that's, not terrible. Let's see. Nice. We need the record sound effect. Okay. That seems fair. All right, we are breaking down a little bit here. I would have liked to see one more push back up. This song again. All right. Ribs, buy the streaming rights to Millennium. That might be a little bit pricey. That might be a little bit out of our budget for this stream. Mark says, I'm new. Welcome, Mark. Thanks for being here, buddy. First time here, and I want to ask, do you have a pre-planned approach and only take trades that fit that narrative, or do you wait to see setups that they present and then react? I'd say probably a little bit of both. Yeah, all of the above. We are finding ourselves in some consolidation here. I would like to do this. Could we do sell limit? Yeah, there we go. We could do a little sell limit up here. Let me get that. Is there a way to like modify these? Like if you do that, There's just not. There's not a great way to do this more effectively, I don't think. Right-click the actual number? Nope. You guys are so funny. Why would you even suggest a thing that you know? What? What? Dude. I don't know why I fall for the bait every single time. It's actually funny. Why? Why do I fall for the bait? Let's try this. Nope. I'm trying to talk about like as I'm finessing the trade. Try turning it off and back on. We could do that. Just end the stream. Could do that totally. Left click the actual number. I mean, I want to like add to it. Like, how do I change the quantity? You know, it keeps it at 5 because we're trading 5 accounts. You know what I mean? You have to type it out every time. Yeah, I don't know why Tradovate has not figured this out. Oh wait, hold on. Whoops, I have. No. Okay. I mean, doesn't this like me dragging these? Doesn't this change my API limit too? Like, what a mess of a platform. I hate this platform so much. Pretty sure it automatically updates your stop loss when you add or scale out. If only that were true. That'd be a dream. That would be the dream, brother. Ninja is the worst? No, Ninja actually updates your stop losses and all that. It's just the copy traders are trash for Ninja Trader. Do you use stop loss, Rips? I direct your attention to the screen. It would appear that there is a stop loss. It does if it's one account. If you're copy trade, no presets, you have to place them. Yeah. He only adds, never stop. That's it, baby. Only ads, never stop. I love the new setup of showing the trade chart screen instead of trading view. Nice. Wait, why the fuck are you not accounting for the 100 points of slippage with the stop loss? That's a good question, Zorkel. I don't know why we haven't. It's something we should have definitely considered. We are rejecting at 400 once more. Ninja Trader slept on, goated platform. The only problem is that they need a built-in trade copier. The best platform still remains to be TradeC, because you can trade exactly what you want to trade, how you want to trade. It's amazing. How many points normally do you use? I moved from gold to futures and I normally use 100 pips. I don't have any normal size stop loss. It's always based around market structure and looking left. That's all. So that is my MO of how I trade. What platform do you use for a live account? TradingView. Yeah, it's like, you know, would like to add and then modify the stop. Like, you should be able to click that and it should say just quantity. You know what I mean? Like, it should just say quantity. You know what I mean? How much time did it take you to be focused for 5 to 8 hours while trading? The level of endurance this takes to be profitable is inhumane. I don't know, if you have the will and the drive to do something. I've always been curious what your favorite role at Komodo is. Thanks for copying and pasting that question to me, Ripsmod. It's so important. What is going on? What is happening? What the fuck? That was worth covering my screen for. Oh, Rips Mod, you were a fucking hoot. You're fucking hilarious. He legitimately copied and pasted that to me. Like, as if that was like a very pertinent question that must be answered soon. How many people are in this short, by the way? Nice. I came too late? Well, that's good if you're not trying to have a baby, I suppose. Right? Kind of want to add on pullbacks. See if we get like a pullback to here. There. I don't know, this new music is not the greatest for me. It's too quiet. Let's get the neighbors knocking? This early in the morning? Are you nuts? Every single time I drag my stop, I have to think about the rate limiting thing. I have to think about that. Kind of annoying. Yeah, like if I do that, it just adds to my rate, which is kind of annoying, right? Every single time. What do you think the best account size is to buy? It depends on the prop firm. I like trading the TPT 50K accounts because getting out of the trailing drawdown is much easier on a 50K account for me versus a 150K account or a 100K account. Oops. Do all copy trading tools lead to differences in P&L? Are there nearly perfect ones? TradeC is nearly perfect in my opinion. TradeC is goated, baby. I love me some TradeC. Personally, I love TradeC. Ribs, I don't think I've ever heard you mention hedge pressure. Are you familiar with it? And do you think it's legit or bullshit? I don't even know what that is. Hedge pressure. It might be a name for something else. Never heard of it. How do you deal with intraday? Be more scalpy. I wish more firms would onboard TradeC. Me too, man. I don't really understand. Like, what's the impetus to not do it? You know what I mean? I want to get like more on here. Would really like to get more on here. We could then move this back up to here. Go for the original trade idea. Ride these bumps. 95 quarters might be a little bit lofty for an ad. Hedge pressure equals he wants to know if he should buy. That's funny. Do whatever you want. It's your money. I've heard some people talk about monthly hedge pressure, dynamic hedge pressure. I'm not sure what it is exactly. Just wondered if you knew. Is when you say some people, is it limited to one singular channel or is it? I don't know. I have no idea, man. I just do my thing, you know? Hedge pressure. When the branches on your hedge are sticking out so much, your wife starts complaining. That sounds about right. That makes sense. Man, we didn't get our fill. That's annoying. 9 a.m. coming in. Wow, there's a lot of people down there on Bookmap. A lot of people that want to bid this area, but still a tremendous amount of sellers. They're dancing. Kind of want to add, but you know, I could just do this. I get nervous about dragging my orders now because it's like that just makes another order and it's gonna like cause, I don't know, cause me to hit my API limit. You know what I mean? Hey, the morning memo was posted. How about that? Nice work, Rips Mom. We are rolling. I really don't have to make all that much on these accounts. I don't know why I'm going for so much. I really don't have to. I forgot. I really don't have to make much at all on these accounts. All right, we added another one here. Markets reacting to the morning memo being posted. It just might be, dude. You just never know. It's wild out here in these streets. I do like the energy they're bringing this morning. What do we have? 3 on? Yeah, there we go. Sounds like a bubbler being smoked. You have 6 on? Congrats. I like that. The old PNC striking again, baby. What's our TP at? 82? Give us 82. What do you say, market? How about a little 82 for Ripsy and his morning friends? It's only 10 points from where we're trading right now. Bubbler talk about percolating. Mm-hmm. That's what we're talking about. Percolations, baby. Can you explain an API limit family? Huh? What? I don't know if you're trolling. I can't tell if you're trolling me. API limit is whenever you move your order, it sends in a new order to trading or Tradeovate. You like the one perk that ends in O set? That's nice. Da, 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 da. So first TP at 82 here. The other ones are for the flush lower. We are just kind of dancing around here. They can get you for spoofing if you do it too much. No, not even close. I mean, if that's like your whole strategy is moving it around with larger orders, yeah, of course. But on prop firms, no. On prop firms, it's all about the API rate limit for Tradeovate exclusively. That's all I'm talking about. Do you think monthly VWAP can be used for entries when it gloats over such a big area? What's like brags about it? Like the monthly VWAP comes up and it's like, this price ain't shit. What do you mean? Floats or gloats? I'm guessing you meant floats. It's funnier as gloats. The price is literally gloating. The monthly VWAP is like, you ain't shit, bro. Commentary shows some people are college smart. Indeed. Not wrong. We have a big bid at 85 here. That's kind of holding up things. We could join that bid. If we flick up a little bit higher here, like if we went to like here, like every time I move, I'm just like, fuck, is this gonna hit my API limit? I don't like it, man. I hate this platform so much. Point gamble, kind gentleman. Sure. Do another one. Why not? Point gamble, kind sir. Let's do this. All right, 1 minute. Tradeovate is so retarded. I mean, you're not wrong. I do not disagree with you. I don't think it's a very good platform. We're going for that liquidity at 85 now. The question becomes is, can we schmammer through it? By the way, oh, I was like, how is that at 81.90? That's precarious. Hey Rips, have you tried deep charts? I have not, but I will be trying right now to go take a leak, so I'll be right back. Enjoy. All right, I'm back. Did I miss anything? I miss anything over here? Just some sweet, sweet consolidation. They really don't want to take out 85s yet, do they? Bunch of bums. They're dancing down here, though, I'll tell you what. Could probably do this. Just in case. We're still underneath VWAP. S&Ps are dancing around 95 here. Still. Kind of want to do this. Yep. There we go. Filled that one. Iran's economy doesn't have to collapse. Oh, Secretary Bessent is talking. He says Iran is lashing out kinetically because they are losing economically. Kinetically is what they're calling it now. I like that. New meta. We're saying kinetically. API limit BS happens to everyone, even their support thinks it's done. I mean, they should have it like, they should have API limits for 30 seconds and 60 seconds, not for fucking a whole day, you know? The whole day limit doesn't make any sense to me. It's kind of silly. Are you looking on YM by any chance? No, I don't really look at DAO. That's not really part of my strat. Guess we could do this now, right? That. Now we have everything covered. How's our API limit now, dude? The fact that you could cause API limits with human actions in itself is bullshit. Yeah, they should have a better system for that, in my opinion. They really should. I don't know why they don't, to be honest. It seems kind of silly. We're chunking back down here. Didn't get a great ad. I really wish we would have got a better ad, but we're chunking back down here, potentially sweeping towards 85. Good morning, Rips, and the beautiful community. Glad to be back. Wasn't around Friday, was on a trip. Thank you for being here, Turtle Gaming. Welcome back, sir. Good to see you. Good to have you with us. This music is slow, bro. Pff. Okay. Would you prefer like death metal in the morning? I know I forgot John's stop loss. Everybody's been saying that. I forgot to put in the John loss. The Johnny stop. Hey, we got filled one, finally. After all this nonsense, we got filled one contract. I want it to like be like here. Yeah, that's better. Give me more of that. And then give me another one here. Push that up. I just want to go for more, baby. Something partnership building for AI factories. Should we do the same sweep down here? What do we have on 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. They might try and shake out the weak shorts here. They could. They definitely could. Not on our watch, though. Not happening on our watch over here. We are still underneath the VWAP. We are just dancing around. We did refresh liquidity at 80s. There's something to be said about that. We are holding at 400s and we did reclaim 95 in the S&Ps. Can we get that film? Nice. Got that film. Underneath VWAP we go. Now we can do this. Oh no, we want to do there. Made 2,000 done for the day. Still gonna watch stream. Nice, Cameron. Let's go, baby. That's what I like to hear. That's awesome. Was up 645 last night. Hit just over 1K this morning. Listen in. Unfortunately, sim only. No accounts at the moment. Take advantage of any kind of deals that are out there. Right meow. We got some great deals that are available. If you're looking to get into any kind of account right now. If we do peel this one off, I'd love to reset this trade. Going back for those lows. Doom, 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 doom. Thoughts on Ross Cameron? I feel like one day, Cyborg, you're going to ask a question that you haven't asked before. I could always count on you to ask the same questions. Recycled. Haven't you asked that question before? Haven't you been privy to our conversation about that exact question before? One day we'll have an original question from you, I think. I'm hoping. Be awesome. Ross is a Canaan scammer? Why? Why would you say he's a Canaan scammer? What does that mean? Why would you say such a thing? What makes him a Canaan scammer? He's asking for a friend this time. It feels like that, doesn't it? Hello, new here. Did you get into a pre-market trade yet? No. We're just chilling. We got stopped out. No, we're just super ultra mega big chilling over here. Rips, are you still doing slots or just trading now? We haven't done slots on this channel for a hot minute. It's been a while. TGR live trading on Kick right now. Can we please spam up the stream? Why would we want to waste our time doing that? What would be the purpose of doing that? Why don't you like copy trading? What? What are we talking about here? What are we saying? Why don't I like copy trading? What? What are you talking about? So confused. Got my new laptop set up just in time for some trading for today. You sound better. New MacBook Pro is way better than the old one. Nice. Which one did you get? Did you get the M6? Morning, Ripsy. How was your weekend? It was excellent. Super duper. Yeah, we could do a tarot card. I'm down for a tarot card read. Let's do that. Let's do a nice little tarot card read here. Let's see, let's see. $16? Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Hold on, let's do the tarot card first. I forgot. I just realized. I thought I only had TradeEvade accounts. I have TradeC accounts. This is what I want, baby. Okay, for the first time ever. For the first time ever, where's the thing? Okay. For the first time ever, let's see what we have today for the tarot. It is Page of Currencies. Okay. Dude's got $1 up north, which means the market's going to go straight up today. Wow. Great pull. Card number 16. Wow. What a pull. What a pull. That was really good. Page of Currencies. Maybe we're going to see a meltdown in yields today. And equities up. Or a concurrent meltdown in both. Either way, man. Either way. All in at the open? It very well could be. Did we pay out the channel points gambles? Let's see. Nope, they haven't been paid out, which means I bet you everybody lost. I bet you everybody lost. I'll pay this one out. Don't worry, babe, this one's on me. Let's see, everybody lost this one, I'm guessing. No, $3.99. It was the unders. What the hell? Nobody was bitching about it. You guys are insane. You guys are insane. Overs by 1 tick. It wasn't the overs. Wait, why'd you guys all say unders? No, it's $3.99. It was the unders. It was the unders. What are you talking about? It was the unders. It wasn't the overs. It was 403. Look at it. It was 405 quarters at 913. Okay? The opening candle of 913 was 399 spot 25. Not the high of the candle, the opening of the candle. Still the same. I don't know what you guys are talking about. All right, let's do one more big gamble. This is the 5 minute. You have 5 minutes to pick this one. There you go. It's the open of the candle, not the close. It's always the opening of the candle. Always the open. Isn't it the close? You guys are so funny. Since when? Since the dawn of time, my friend. You hiring other traders to stream yet? We have 2 starting tomorrow. 2 new streamers starting tomorrow. Very exciting. All right, let me see what we could do here in the way of like... See if this works. There we go. A little bit better. Rose, what's your takes on people writing in chat to complete strangers what they made today? I think it could be motivational. Depends on how you look at it. It could be very motivational for some. Oh, whoops. I keep switching back to Bookmap and I feel like we lose 90% of the audience immediately. You want more? Or are you full now? Definitely want more. I'm looking for overnight streamers. Although I have one guy that I think is really good that I'm waiting to see some more information from, I think. I can't remember. My team is handling most of it. I'm down 800 today. My daily loss limit is 1,000. Do intake a no juror trade or nah? I mean, you could. How do we apply? I could do overnight. Contact at rips.biz. Do you watch CBD and compare it with price? For sure. It's on my chart at all times, on my Bookmap chart. 100% of the time, baby. It's always there. We're still kind of dancing around into this zone right here. Kind of want to make a new one, to be honest with you. This, by the way, this song was listed under Upbeat House. I don't think that's accurate. This just feels like tech house. Nonsense. Purple block. Let's do like hot pink. Fine line between hot pink and... There we go. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's do this too, just to see. There we go. Perfect. Rose, do you like Rufus? Of course. I just can't play any licensed music on the stream, unfortunately. Because I get dinged for it. You know what I mean? Can't do anything fun. So looking at equities right now, Nvidia is kind of tight. Google is holding the lows. Microsoft is holding the lows. Meta has pulled back. Apple is pushing higher. Is it next week? September 9th. So in a week from Wednesday, we are going to have the Apple event, I think. Is that September 9th? Let's see. Apple event. Yeah, 9/9. Of course they're going to do 9/9. 9/9. Yes. So in a week from Wednesday. A week from Wednesday, we'll have the Apple event. That should create some volatility for us to trade as well. Who's gonna get the new iPhone? I mean, I thought about the new iPhone Ultra, but for me, I don't know. I probably won't get it. I like adopting new technology, but it just feels like meh. I don't really see the reasoning behind why I'd ever use it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I get it. I've never had a folding phone. Also, like, I feel like an unfolded, like holding a pad, an iPad thing just feels like, I don't know, uncomfortable. Inside 5 minutes to the open now. Inside 5 minutes. First version of the iPhone Fold is gonna be so ass. I disagree because it's basically just two iPhone Airs glued together or joint together. So I don't think it's gonna be ass at all. I think it's just gonna be like two iPhone Airs glued together, and they've worked out the kinks from the iPhone Air. That's all. That's why they released the iPhone Air into the wild. It's like a public beta test. First Galaxy Fold was asked, but I bet you they didn't create a Galaxy Air first and release that to the public to get feedback. You know what I mean? Apple isn't really one to do that except for the Vision Pro. The Vision Pro was pretty bad. Here's what's your time zone? On my charts, Eastern. In reality, Pacific. Sam says, I have the iPhone Air. It's the best. There you go. There's your live review of the iPhone Air. Rivers, love the stream. What's your feel? Reject off PDL and short? Right now, if we traded all the way up towards 500, I feel like there could be an opportunity for shorts. But as we've traded down here, we've kind of just held this overnight low balance area. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen overall. There's a lot of room to probe downstairs. If we came back up to this level here at 480 or all the way up to like 520, that would be pretty juicy if we found weakness up there. But we could easily see continuation back up to the higher area price. So Free Life says, my first time watching live, brother. You got my follow. I'm struggling. New father trying to get my account over 500. I had to withdraw from my daughter. Was left with 13 bucks and just took a few good trades and back at 93 bucks. Nice. It's very hard to trade with financial pressures. I will say that. I think that trading is extremely difficult if you have financial pressures. Prop firms make that a little bit easier, but there's still going to be a lot of stress. Inside 3 minutes now. The winners for the IG post will be announced today. Sarek says, Rips, I've become profitable and prop companies have cash. Your advice, should I stay in props or switch to a live account? How much profitability, how much time of profitability have you in props? How much consistent profitability? 5 seconds until we have a liquidity injection here. Good to see you, Leslie. Good morning. Don't be like me over hedging over here begging Rips for a job. Are you begging? When have you begged me for a job? What are you talking about? What? Huh? I've never seen you beg for a job. What are you talking about? I haven't even seen you mention anything about streaming or jobs or mod positions or anything. You got smoked overnight? What, were you long? You looking for longs? You might have been right just early. Oh, for being financially irresponsible. Ah, gotcha. Damn, Otis, look at you. Starting the hype train early, boys. Awesome. Love to see that. You caught a knife? Oof. Yeah, it kept knifing. The knife kept knifing. That's a fact, baby. Inside 1 minute now. About 30 seconds till the market opens for Monday. Remember, there's gonna be a lot of order matching, so be careful. It's difficult, but I detail cars and cut yards to keep in the game. There you go. Just trade very, very small. Trading with a small financial runway is extremely difficult. Just remember that. Are you off those sugar-free watermelon Red Bulls or whatever you're drinking? I drink everything. As long as it doesn't have alcohol in it. We are open, by the way. Okay, Besant and Warsh have concluded their remarks for the financial leader gathering. We're in the middle of the overnight range right now. Meta is dropping, Microsoft is dropping, Google is dropping, Nvidia is holding. So we are spooling to the upside here. Pullbacks are being currently purchased, being bid. Oh, hi, Ribsmod. Good to see you. Not Ribsmod covering my screen. Let me close my chat so Ribsmod can't do that again. It's the open, is it? I know what I'll do. Let me send you a screenshot. I'm Ribsmod. God bless you, Ribsmod. Never change. Never change. Just missed that train. That's awesome. Never change, please. You're the greatest. Yeah, wow. That hurts. Thanks, Ripsmod. 40 handles straight up. The best scalp of the day. Thanks, Ripsmod. Ripsmod has no sense of time, I've found. They don't know when the market opens, they don't know when the market closes, and they don't watch the stream, really, I feel. We're at the top of the overnight range now. Oh, market's open? Let me start spamming you. I got a great idea. This certainly won't cover your screen. Oh, never change. Please. Ripsmod is the only kind of person that can make me go from green to very red on the day, I feel. Oh, it's so funny. It's actually hilarious. Not a care in the world. Boss, would you like to be red on the day? Yes, please. Ripsmod, please spam me. I think Ripsmod works for the institutions. We gotta get this guy unprofitable somehow. So we returned back up to 7,700 in the S&Ps. We are currently rejecting. If we do hold that 7,700 area of price, I mean, the only green name that I'm seeing on my screens right now is Tesla. Tesla is to the frickin' moon. Nvidia is starting to roll. Meta has bounced. Microsoft's rolling. Google has slightly bounced. So we are starting to roll a little bit here. ICT plant I could see for sure. I should just close my chat every single time the market's open. We are pulling back to VWAP here and currently rolling. So markets are showing us some weakness here. I do like the look of shorts here underneath VWAP. See if we have continuation through 450 now. Currently rolling. See if we continue this pathway down through 440. Currently holding 450s. They are selling this heavily still. I want to see this breaking down through 430 to the downside. We did retrace all the way back down there. Back to 460 now. See if we get a nice little pitch and catch back to the downside here. Straight back to 450. They should be able to break this. Should being the key word. Watching 450. They don't want to break 450 yet. Now holding 455. Let's see if we rip the doors off 430 down here. Still holding 450. A lot of consolidation down here. They're testing again. Can they break through? S&Ps are rolling. Watching 430s. Beautiful. Looking for this to melt down heavily. Through 430. Watching for the bigger meltdown here. Whew, nice. We'll take that. Beautiful meltdown right to 430 targets. Beautiful, beautiful. So pitch and catch from the upside there. Shorting the 480 bounce. Good for $13,825. How many people caught that beautiful pitch and catch to the downside there? Targeting 430. That was lovely. Chicago PMI is coming out in 24 minutes now. Back down to the lows of the overnight range. We couldn't hold that for 400 because I was worried that we were going to bounce back up to 470 there. So $13,825 on the day there on that beautiful pitch and catch. Going for a nice little move there. That's why I didn't want to hold, by the way. I guess you can't really see because we're not watching Bookmap. I know, scary, it's Bookmap. Ah, scary. Scary, Bookmap, please. Don't do it, Bookmap. Don't show me Bookmap, Ribs. It's frightening. But you can see we held through the consolidation here for the bigger drop back to that 430 area of price we covered right there. We still are pitching and catching to the downside. Market just giving us fantastical moves here to trade. Not bad at all. Still, the only green name is Tesla, and it is hence pulled back from 355, trading about 3 points lower. Gunny says, dude hits a pitch and catch every fucking day. Amen, brother. It shows up all the time. All the time. And if you have enough patience, you get there. You just must have enough patience. That's all. Yep, funded seat ultras, you can keep 90% of your profits. That is correct. Hit the F out of them, baby. Rips is damn best fishing teacher ever. I know, right? I'm kidding. The best. Just saw the biggest CFD prop FTMO is now offering futures. Wasn't there controversy around FTMO? I don't know. I don't know anything really about the CFD world. Here and there, but yeah. Harmonized Cacophony says, do you prefer nipple clamps? That's awfully strange to ask randomly to a man at 9:38 in the morning on a Monday. Are you currently stroking your meat or something? That seems strange. Are you having some beef stroganoff? We are still rolling over here. The only thing I'm stroking is the market. No, you. Hell of a comeback, brother. I'm in stitches with that comedy. The S&Ps are a little bit stronger than the NASDAQ on this pullback here. Hence, because Apple is bouncing. How many people are green on the day? Drop a W in chat. If you are not green on the day, drop an L. If you use the pitch and catch to be green today, drop a 1 in chat. If you did not use the pitch and catch, drop a 2 in chat. Let's see how many people are actually using the pitch and catch today. Nice. It's good. If you're not using it, hey, that's fine too. But I like to see that a lot of you folks are adopting that trading style because I feel like it simplifies things and you have less to think about. You just kind of trade. Can you show the trade that you took, please? Sure. I'll show it again for the second time. There it is. I also have a trade key recap on. I need to get one of those things where I can actually draw on here. But, you know, there's two entries for this trade. One of them is the retracement up and shorting this down to the wayside for this break of low. I took the continuation trade, shorting 480s on this swipe back down when we had a failure of the auction up here above 500. The initial trade that I was looking for was the explosion up towards 500. Unfortunately, as I was about to click the button, I had a cheeky message from one of my best friends in the world. He goes by the name RIPS Mod. And it covers my screen, so I couldn't really take that trade. So we collected ourselves, waited for the rollover, and then nailed that. Two entries for this trade. You have this micro refraction, this micro pullback. You have, I guess, three entries. The continuation, micro pullback, or this pullback right here. And we talk about this, the longer that you have an extension of this holding, the more likely it is going to trade. I could have added up here, but I was targeting 430, so a cheeky add at 460 does not really make much sense for me. And I'm okay with trading smaller size today, given that Friday I did not trade small size and I got my cheeks clapped. So I'd rather trade small size today and make $14,000, $13,825 than getting my cheeks clapped, if that makes sense. Was that helpful, Matthew? I was green on Globex with your levels. God bless you and your levels. Thank you, Juan. Switching to futures today. I trade on Forex platform, but only trade NAS and gold. I would trade on a prop firm, my friend. Go to propfirms.gg, take the quiz, see if there's anything that floats your boat. How do you have your volume bars so big? Where? This? Which? Here? Or on what? 2 Fridays in a row. That did I lose last Friday too? Did I actually? On Bookmap, it's just a setting. Volume bar settings right here. Oh, you can't see that when it pops up. Yeah, you just, I mean, your volume bars. My width is at 15. That's all. Did I actually lose 2 Fridays in a row? What was the 21st? Let me see. Check my broker statement. What was it? August 21st. Let's see. No, I didn't. What are you talking about? No, I didn't. Nope. It was the Thursday. Thursday, I lost the 65 grand. And then Friday, I made 13.9 after fees. What are you talking about, brother? But hey, if we can also live in the world. Hey, how about this? I lose every day. Does that make you feel better? I lose every single day, baby. I'm the worst. Now we can all feel better. Get my days mixed up sometimes. As long as you get your days mixed up and not your dames. You get your dames mixed up, you might have a little bit of trouble with the wife. That wasn't you, honey? Are you sure? What do you mean? That wasn't you? I could have sworn that was you. Which broker to use? AMP. I don't recommend trading with a broker, though. I recommend trading on prop firms. This is my 12th year of trading now. Well, not there yet, but next month. Or, wait, no, it'll be my 13th year. This is my 12th year. All right, I started 2014. 2026, yeah. 14 to 15 to 16 to 17 to 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So yeah, this will conclude my 12th year. It'll start my 13th year. Do freestyle rap. Yes. A little bit about my backstory. I haven't told this on air before, but I grew up in a subdivision of Detroit. I had a friend, his name was Mekhi Phifer, growing up. And we used to go to battle rap battles. And I dropped off my tape to this doctor. His name was Andre. He was a foot doctor. And, I had to drive to his office one day, and it was exactly 8 miles from my house. Never told the story before, but yeah, dropped off my cassette tape to him, and I got signed by his record company. It was called Outer Scope Records. It was insane. I was much slimmer back then. Also, I did stay out of the sun when I was more slim. I found myself often under the umbrella of shade. Did you know Calvin? No, but I met his friend Hobbs, a stuffed tiger. You're explaining 8 Mile? No. How dare you? Don't misappropriate my life stories. Did you dye your hair blonde? Of course. Absolutely. You went to school with Curious George? That's crazy. Went to school with an oversized dog named Clifford. He was a real asshole sometimes. He would just break things. That movie was amazing. What movie? By the way, we are still rolling over here. The market is refusing to find a bid. We still have not breached the overnight range, but if your target was the lower end of that overnight range, boy, howdy, you might be onto something here. Congratulations. Oh my God, if you're short, fuck you. I'm not touching this. Holy shit. Oh, Market, why are you doing this to my internet friends? I know that one of them was short right now. Don't do this to my internet friends, Market. Why? That's so messed up, man. God, that's fucked up. I'm so sorry if you were short. Fuck, that's mean. Just as I was saying, well, this market can't find a bid, the market maker said, hold my beer. Damn. Ribs, can you loan me a 150K Tradeify Select account, please? I love you so much. I can't loan you one, but I can give you one. But no. And I only answer questions from each user once every single day. So you'll have to wait till tomorrow to see if I'll give you one. I don't loan any accounts, though. Danny says, I have no cheeks anymore. I have no cheeks left to clap. What the hell is pitch and catch? It's a trading setup, my man. I love the fury in your tonality. I love you. I'll be here, I promise. Well, I'm going to be giving away some accounts here in just 10 short minutes. If you are keen to figure out the writing in between the lines, you will go to my Twitter account and perhaps make a request for what your dream is for a free account. Because I may or may not be selecting some people on that post who would potentially win a free account of their choosing. Just saying. Let me put it this way in more clear terms. You currently have a 1 in 291 chance to have a free account. Actually, I'm going to be picking 3 people from that. So technically speaking, you do have a 1 in 97 chance. if you can read in betwixt the lines. Could you explain pitch and catch? Absolutely. I would love to. There's nothing that would make my day any better than doing such. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Let's go by the most difficult setup to find for you, Scott. The most difficult setup meaning that this is the one that's going to show up the least frequent. In our overnight zone, in our overnight range, we're looking for liquidity to be tagged outside of that range. In this case, thus, right here. Now, when it tags liquidity outside of that range, we're looking for one simple thing. We're looking for the top of that range to be the primer, which is here. Right? Go ahead and make a line here. So we are looking for the top of this range to be the primer, and we're looking for exhaustion underneath that range. Exhaustion underneath that range right here. I'm going to make this a bright yellow line so you can see it. There we go. So we're looking for exhaustion underneath that range. So as we pull back, we're looking for a reversal back up towards that yellow line. One of the things that helps when you're reading order flow is that you can see inside of the candles on a tool like Bookmap what that looks like. And let me show you what that looks like here. This reversal at 8 o'clock in the morning. Technically speaking, this is at 8:15. So when you have this reversal, you're looking to follow this momentum, scaling into a short here, putting your stops above the high, and looking left to where you're going to put your TP. In the middle of the range is the most likely area that you'd want to put that. That's already a 2-to-1. You can have a TP2 that would be extended down further in this range, but the middle of the range is going to be your best bet. That's a 2.2-to-1 trade with a pretty exaggerated stop. We're risking 22 points to make 50 points. How's that, Scott? Do you have any follow-up questions? Would be happy to go through them. You tell me. Just getting out of your bullish. The only trade that we've taken today was to the short side. We've only taken shorts today. You're welcome. Happy that helped. Okay. Back to the liquidity here. What's the overnight range time frame? So the way that I'm finding that overnight range is, you can go back and watch it on the stream, but I'm using the visible range volume profile and I'm only looking at the overnight range. Now, because the viewport is going to include all of the liquidity since we've traded before or after that we've drawn that zone, I would have to do something like this for the viewport right here. Now you'll see, I'm trying to get all of it in here without. I want it to get right. I mean, I just don't, I'm trying to get it without. There you go. Do you see how the point of control lines up perfectly with our overnight range? Do you see that purple line is now lined up perfectly? So we're using that as our midpoint and we're using the extended outliers of that zone. That's how we're drawing it. Market profile is one of the most important things that you can do because it's giving you the areas of interest that price has traded through. So when you come up to an area of price with a high transactional area, a high volume node, a low volume node, those are important because those are real transactions that are taking place in the market, which leads us to positioning. Positioning is important because it's giving you the actual participants of the market and what their clear intentions are. Think about it this way. If I could tell you an area of interest that a large bank or a large firm is tending to hedge their orders with a high amount of transactions, don't you think that that would be valuable to your trading? The answer is yes. We want to know as much as we can about the current participants of the market. That allows us to place our own trades around where all of the big money is going. Now, if we can tail where the larger money is going, the larger money is going to move the price from one area of the market to the next. Our job as a trader, we're the bottom feeders of the market. We're the little fish that ride on the big old whales. We're munching the delicious plankton off of the whale's undercarriage. And boy, does it taste good. And all we're trying to do as traders is to ride those whales from one area of price to the next. All we have to do is make a directional bet on which way the whale is going to swim. If you look at it that way, it makes sense to me. Does that make sense to you? The last thing you want to do is try to be smarter than the whale. That's kind of what I did on Friday. I tried to outsmart the whale. If you missed it on Friday, this is what I did on Friday. The price came up to here and I said, boy, howdy, it'd be awesome if we broke up to the upside. Every single whale in the market was literally selling as hard as they possibly could right here over and over again. And instead of me listening to the inner voice that I said over and over, even aloud, the inner and the outer voice, where I said, wow, they're selling the pants off this thing. I started to think in the 15th dimension. They know that I know that they know that I know that they know that they're trying to sell it up here and fake us all out. That was stupid. And that cost me a lot of money. All I needed to do was look at the price action in front of me and say, wow, that's a lot of people selling. I should probably follow them. So that's what you want to do. Focus on what the bigger players are doing in the market. Take it at face value, have stops in place, and follow their directionality. That is how you will find consistent profitability in your trading. Our job is to follow those whales as they traverse from one area of price to the next. That's it. Paranoia got the best. I wouldn't call it paranoia. I would call it pure unfettered retardation, which is something I show often on this stream. Anywho. All right, let's do some giveaways. We'll wait until the top of the hour. I do like to see how the top of the hour will change things around. If you are getting chopped apart in this right now, I promise you're not alone. Look at what we're constrained to right now. And by the way, this is why it's good to draw these zones on your chart, because we came out of bounds and we came out of bounds, but look at where we're trading right now. Right? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. We came out of bounds here, and we traded back to the midpoint both times. Right? So. Rip, what do you know about quantum dynamics in financial markets? I know those are words. That's where my comprehension of that ends. That's about as far as I can take that theory. Those are words in the English language. Good morning, Rip. Did you draw that on what time frame? So it is time frame agnostic in the sense that even if you're using the 10-second chart, as long as you have a big enough screen, it's more about that we're trying to fit the volume profile from all of these orders leading up to the open, excluding the open. So we're trying to look at the volume of all of these orders that happened here. Okay? And that's going to lead us to having a volume profile that is visible range that I use right here. And it told us that the midpoint of liquidity is right here. So that's all we're looking at. That's it. Yeah, please get the likes up, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate it. Ripsy, market profile or volume profile? As I'm a noob, not sure what you meant. Visible range volume profile. This is what you want to add in your trading view chart immediately. VRVP, visible range volume profile. Now what this will do, it will adjust this volume profile on the right side of your screen to whatever is shown in your viewport. Don't believe me? Watch this. I'll zoom out and watch it change. Boink, there you go. Now this is good for trading any area of price. If you're a swing trader, if you're a momentum trader, if you're a scalper, if you're a moron, if you're a genius, if you're anybody that walks God's green earth, this is valuable for you because it always adjusts based on what your viewport is. So as we zoom in here to a smaller viewport, the visible range will change because we have a different visible range. Watch this. I can only see what happened off the open now. Watch the visible range change. There it goes. That's the amount of orders that we've traded since the open. So that's why I use it, because it allows us to craft a trade idea around the relevant information of the market that we're about to trade, if that makes sense. Morning, Rips. How was your weekend? It was good. Thank you for asking, Modern Grandma. I had a very pleasant weekend, very relaxing. I did play some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, the beta, and I found myself at the top of every leaderboard. It was great. So I don't know if the matchmaking is meant to make you feel good or if I'm actually decent at it. I have no idea. I was thinking about streaming it today, but I'm going to be shooting some content, so I might not have any time. I do play on PC, correct. At what point do you switch from overnight volume profile to using New York session volume profile to make decisions? So again, because I'm using the visible range for my trade ideas, I'm only focusing on the areas of price that are going to likely be interacted with my next trades. If I'm trading a longer swing trade, I'm going to have in my viewport something that contains the transactions that are relevant to the areas of price that I'm expecting the market to traverse to. What's up, Rips? Just joining. Slept in today. Good morning, sunshine. TJ Trading. Good morning, sweetheart. How many sugar-free you got this weekend? I had Diet Coke this weekend. I did buy a PlayStation 5 Pro specifically so we can stream GTA 6. Look, honey, we did the same thing that we do every time. On the 1 minute, look at this. The same pitch and catch setup that you are so familiar with. A draw through the primer. A flat top that you can short. Using the previous wick. Trading down to these lowers is 2.5. Trading down to this low would be a 5-to-1 risk reward. Anybody draw that on their chart or take that? Ho! Tim got it. Nice. Soupy says, took this long. Oh, you're funny. Sniper's hand just got out. Nice. Took part of it. Very nice. All right, let's do some giveaways. This week we are going to be doing an ungodly amount of giveaways here on the channel. Unbelievable amounts of giveaways. But we're going to kick it off nice and early here. If you did miss the giveaway, make sure you are actively following my social media accounts. x.com/rips is the one that you want to be following. This was the tweet right here. There's only 334 people in that giveaway, so let's give it a shot. All right, let's do it. We're gonna, don't need a profile image, any tweet count, no minimum following count. All right, here we go. By the way, that 5-to-1 is looking juicy now. Holy. You guys ready? Let's pick a winner. First winner, let's see. It's scouring right now. Wow. The winner is baked. That to me looks like somebody who's never partaken in the spoils that are the devil's lettuce. It appears to me that this is the type of person who preaches a drug-free personality. Vic, Humble 420. Never smoked in his life, by the way. Vic 1K, that's you. Follow-up question for you, Vic. Are you currently indulging in the devil's lettuce as we live and breathe? Let's see what Vic requested. Let's find out here, shall we? Let's find out. What did Vic request from his friend Ripsy? He said, 50K TPT. You know, my grandfather said one thing to me. He said, beggars and choosers are a bag of shit, but if somebody wins a 50K TPT, you gotta give it to him. Congratulations to you, Vic. I'm sending you a DM right now. Wow, you have a DM to me Wednesday, April 8th. What's going on, Rips? Hope your day is well. In streams you're listening for news to come through. Is there a certain website used for that to receive live updates, news, etc.? Thank you. Well, now I can answer your question. This is the first time I've ever seen your DM before. The answer is Bloomberg Terminal. You can also subscribe to like Benzinga, Funded Seat, Financial Juice, News Squawk, etc. Find one with a free trial. Yeah, the Germinal, exactly. Okay. Okay. All right, next winner, guys. Let's find out who's the next lucky one here. That 5-1 just hit, by the way. Congratulations to anybody who took the full 5-1. Sid Vicious. Are you here, Sid Vicious? Are you here? Can you explain the pitch and catch again? There is a rewind function on your screen right now. I would highly advise you to use that. It's very good. Sid said, one for me, any without activation fees. That sounds like a Lucid account. How about a Lucid account, Sid? How about a Lucid account? Is Sid even here? It's you? That's you? What is your name in chat? Let's see. Let's see if that's really you. Let's see. I just sent you a DM. Let's see if it's really you, pal. I double dog dare you to reply to me. It's on X, brother. If it's really you. Damn, Papa Leslie. Thank you. 10 subs gifted. Thank you. I don't think that's you, Sid, because you haven't replied to me in your DMs. All right, we might have to move on. Let's do another re-roll. Wait, they're typing. They're finally typing. Hold on, is this the person? Hey, it is you. Congratulations. You almost lost the giveaway there, my friend. Congratulations to you. You've won. God bless. What a fella. All right. What did you say you wanted again? What did you want? Flex or Pro? Pick one. Flex or Pro? Twitter, not True Social. Daily? That's neither Flex nor Pro. Should we move on to the next winner? All right, we have an ungrateful son of a bitch in here. Let's go on to the next person. Here we go. Next winner. Sarah TH or Sarath. Oh, wait. Hold on. They said, okay then, Pro. Do we still give it to them? The mob, the angry mob. No! Don't give it to him! People are so funny. You want a Flex or Pro? Nah, I want a daily. All right, there you go, man. All right. Sarath, I think is the name. Sarath. Sarah or Sarah TH? Let's see what they wrote. Having trouble with Sarath. Let's see. See what they said. Let's go on to the next here. Oops. All right, let's see. They said Lucid, TBT, Apex. All right, Sarath. Is it Sarath?